And welcome back. Welcome back to Solo Quester. I know it's been a little while since my last video was so popular with the 4 views. I figured I'd follow up on it. And I wanted to simplify the gambling game. The game of skulls, which is basically the game called Guts. And according to Hoyle, probably. And instead of using cards, if the cards are too cumbersome, they're sliding all over the place, you got a limited amount of space, just use your die. This will be the hand that you have in your, that you draw. And you can really use any kind of die. You can use the 20-sider. Because if you played with cards, all the face cards are 10. And everything else below 10 is you know, 9, 8, 7, so on and so forth. So really, you could probably you could use that. So let's I'll show you an example. Really, the hardest part is just betting and going around the table and betting. Okay, so each time you go around the table, it's 1 round. Yeah. So the first round, I'll write it all on an index card, and I'll erase this 4 here because that was the last time I just played. I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and the pot, everyone throws in 1 gold piece per pot. So Patch throws in 1, or the player, he throws in 1, he throws in 1, he throws in 1. So everyone throws in at least 1 gold coin each round. Alright, so here in the pot, you just want to keep track of it all. The pot is 4. And this is round 1. We don't have any cards dealt to us yet, but we'll see. So I'll just do a small roll, try to keep it in here. I'm going to draw my cards. Ooh, that's not good. I got 2 skulls. 2 skulls. Now, let me show you the die I came up with for them now. This is nice. So for this guy, you go to him. And actually, before you even do that, right, so you don't forget how many skulls you have. 2. Right there, 2. Let's see what the goblins roll up. Now, I'm using 1 die for all 3 of these goblins. You could break it down like we did last video, to where each goblin is either folding, checking, or raising. But for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to have 1 die represent all 3. Because say you just want to play a game while you're playing the regular game of custom Heroquest, and you really just want your buddy to sneak in there and take a barrel. But so you want to play a really simple version of this. So everyone bet at 1. So there's 4 coins there. That's the pot. You can win 4. And we're going to see if they fold, check, or raise. Alright, so here we go. Try to keep it in here. Raise. So they're going to raise. Okay. So we'll keep it simple. How many coins, how many gold coins are they going to raise their bet? Remember, you have 2. You have 2. That's not a strong hand. 20 is the highest hand in skulls. 2 is the lowest. They're going to raise. So you could probably just say, okay, I'm going to fold and let them take my coin, and that'll be done. And that'll be the end of 1 round. Or you could say, no, I'm going to raise and see what happens. So they're going to raise. How many? I'll use the red die to represent how much coinage they're going to throw into the pot. 1. So they each throw in 1 more. They're all raising on me. They all got strong hands. Okay. So, do I want to call their... They might be bluffing. I can, yeah, I could see if I go, I'll raise more. If I had more coinage, I'll raise more. And then you would see if they fold or what? They continue to raise. So you go back and forth. You raise them, they raise you, depending on how much gold that you have to match what they're throwing in there. Check. Okay? At which point you can continue to raise. You know, at a certain point you probably want to go, you know, make up an arbitrary number of attempts back and forth. And then you can see what the hand, okay, what hands do you got? How many skulls do you got? And then you roll to see how many skulls the goblins have. 10. So yeah, they win. They take the pot. And your boy over here takes the barrel and moves the number of appropriate squares that he rolled. So goblins had 10. You can write that here. The pot went up to, because they raised it, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. But you know, I only lost one. Pretty much once you're out of coinage, that's when everyone shows their cards. And so yeah, I lost that, but that's okay, because my guy over here is still sneaking. If I had more money to keep betting, I'd have more rounds, round 2, round 3, and so on and so forth. Let's see what they say. This is the little dialogue chart, random dialogue at the poker table, or the skull table. See what they say. Ugh. Patch in the head there. 6. You catch them cheating. So I can fight them. I can fight them really at any time, but I catch them cheating. Okay. So that's -3. I make like a number of, like, I don't know, 4. And once that number gets to 4, they fight you. Right? The negative number means that, you know, it goes down from a conflict. So the negative number is good, higher the number is bad. Notice right here I said, if I rolled a 5, I don't like the way you look. That's going to add 2 to that score of a total, you know. And then every round I can roll another one. He burps, all right. Not good or bad. The third round, if I roll a number 3, your clothes look funny. Adds a point, and that means they're getting suspicious of you. Adds a point to that conflict total. And I made the conflict total of like 4. But you can change that number if you want to build more tension. I hope this makes sense. I hope it's not too complex. Like I said, the hardest part is just the betting part. Just keep track each round, how many skulls you have, how many skulls the goblins have, what's in the pot, the total number in the pot. I crossed out that 4, and which round you're on. Skulls is a really simple way to play. It's like a 5-card stud, like poker, but it's 2 cards. It's 2 cards. But like I said, if you have limited table space, you can use 6-sider to keep it simple, or a 20 is more realistic and gives you more chances to win and more chances to lose. But anyway, but yeah, thanks for watching the videos. Well, I'm not going to tell you. If you like the video, I'm sure you'll like it. All right, and everything else. Anyway, keep on solo questing. Keep on solo questing.